Our mics are up. When he sees you here, he'll pop us up. That's what I was doing earlier. Is that better? Hey everybody, StormTrack 5 meteorologist Dave Dierks with meteorologist Teresa turning into somewhat of an active night. It looks like a couple of storms we need to keep an eye on.
Yeah, most definitely. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning that's in effect for Greene County, and that is until 7:30 p.m. So it looks like it's moving a little bit into Hawkins County as well, but certainly into Greenville, Tusculum area will be receiving that severe thunderstorm warning. The main threats are going to be about 60-mile-per-hour winds as well as about quarter-size hail. It's moving off to the northeast at around 25 miles per hour. So
and some pretty frequent lightning as well. Put the lightning tracker on there, and you can see there was about 25 lightning strikes within the past 10 or 15 minutes. Getting set to move, as you mentioned, across the west, especially the western part of Greenville, heading up toward Mossheim. In addition to, there's the lightning strikes, 21, just within that small, it's not a big storm, but a small little thunderstorm cell there moving across areas of Greene County. So just heads up that this storm could, as Teresa mentioned, have some 60-mile-an-hour gusts, perhaps some small hail as well, or some hail with it as well. I put the tracker on there, Teresa, as it continues to push off to the northeast, as you mentioned, at 25 miles per hour.
Yeah, I was going to say, Baileyton, you will be receiving this. Let's see, it's about almost 7 o'clock, about 7:18, and then continuing to move up into Blair Gap by 7:43. But certainly that severe thunderstorm warning is in effect until 7:30. So we'll see if the National Weather Service continues to maybe extend that warning, or if it continues to die down a little bit, which that has been the case that we have seen earlier with these thunderstorms.
Still, though, pretty decent hail core. Looks to be right there near and just west of Greenville, perhaps up to quarter-size hail with this in a pretty small area within that small storm, but obviously that's hitting a pretty populated area there of Greene County. So in addition to that strong wind gust, maybe up to 60 miles per hour, there could be some hail up to size of quarters, especially right in the that small area here. Let me see if I get my telestrator on here. Right through here, you can see the western part of Greenville into the center part of Greene County. So this is part of some scattered activity that has been kind of flaring up as we've been looking over the past half hour to an hour in parts of Carter County, up into Johnson County, near Elk Mills, up toward Trade, some heavy rain, and that activity is kind of broken off from what is a larger area of rain and storms back to the west.
Yeah, that, well, we're still looking just northeast of Chattanooga and in near and around Chattanooga with some severe thunderstorms, but a lot of this is continuing to kind of weaken a little bit as it's moving north and east, but certainly we are seeing some kind of rogue thunderstorms. The one that's into Greene County right now that's continuing to flare up. We had some earlier severe thunderstorm warnings into southeastern Kentucky. Those are continuing to move north and east, but certainly some heavier rainfall falling into Letcher, Leslie, and Harlan counties.
I wouldn't be surprised if these storms here into western Lee County and into those counties that are approaching Harlan and also Leslie County there in Bell County, Kentucky, and just to the northeast of Middlesboro. We can zoom into listen to this little bit of activity. There isn't a warning for it yet, but it has increased in its intensity here over the past 10 or 15 minutes, and you can see that storm along Highway 58 near Rose Hill currently, and that's pushing off to the northeast. So I could see perhaps, as if storm continues to strengthen a little bit, that we see this perhaps get a warning with it this point, doesn't look like particularly large hail. That's good news, but maybe here just south of Cumberland, there could be maybe some nickel-sized hail with that cell pushing off to the northeast, also at about 25 miles per hour. But the trend, I think, is going to be for us to just kind of watch how this storm in Greene County continues to move to the northeast, how it interacts with the storms and showers back to the west. May see kind of a merging of that cell and perhaps some of the rain coming in from the west, and we'll have to keep an eye on perhaps maybe some isolated to locally severe storms coming in between now and, let's say, 8 o'clock into the western part of the metro.
Yeah, this particular model right now, as we're heading into about 8 o'clock time frame, pushing more into Rogersville, Kingsport, Gate City. So getting closer to the Tri-Cities, which obviously we will be keeping a very close eye on that. But as we head into the future, by 10 o'clock, kind of continuing to wane down just a little bit, but certainly some stronger thunderstorms producing maybe some gusty winds as well as some downpours at times through midnight time frame, and then not really very much, maybe an isolated shower after midnight into early on Saturday morning. Now, again, what we are looking at through tonight is very low tornado risk across our region. The higher is going to be the gusty winds. Certainly see some damaging winds possible with that. That's something that we're watching very closely, especially when it's about 50, 60 miles per hour, as well as some isolated large hail, which we have seen from the thunderstorms, at least a good quarter-size hail with them. But certainly we are watching, monitoring a lot of heavy rainfall as well.
Like this, there's that storm in Greene County, very close to Greenville, getting close to Mossheim. We'll be approaching Interstate 81 here in the next few minutes. But as you mentioned, there's a solid area of rain, and the threat may be toward and west and north of Knoxville. Might be more flooding potential. It's not so much severe weather, but that area of rain extends all the way from northern eastern part of Kentucky through Tennessee. And I think as far as any severe potential, probably here over the next 2 hours, 1 to 2 hours, and then maybe the threat beginning to diminish. And again, it's not going to be where everybody sees a severe storm, but the locally there could be a severe storm or two as we continue to monitor that storm in Greene County as it moves northward toward the Tri-Cities. But this is a pretty large system as far as the severe weather potential. I
was just going to say the same thing. It's stretching all the way from into Ohio, very southern portions of Ohio, all the way down into our area, and of course even farther south into Mississippi, Alabama area, and also into Houston, Texas. So this is a wide, long stretch of thunderstorm activity. Now let's head to Saturday. Because it's the weekend, a lot of people are going to be wanting to go outside. Right now we are in a level 1, so a little bit farther to the east of our area in the level 2. That's right now looking more for the threat of possibly some strong to severe thunderstorms. Mainly it's into the afternoon and evening hours. So if you have plans outdoors, just keep that in mind and stay weather aware into Saturday. Now Sunday, it moves a little bit farther east, more into the Carolinas, into central and eastern portions of Virginia, especially into Raleigh, North Carolina area. But certainly we are going to see, even into Sunday, maybe just a few, some isolated showers still hanging on into Sunday. But behind this, we do have some much cooler air that's going to be moving in.
Yeah, we've had every day this work week, we've been near or above 80 degrees in the Tri-Cities. So we'll see a decent cool off, not unusual for early May, but we will see highs only in the upper 60s to near 70 on Sunday. The imminent threat, though, of course, are these scattered storms that are flaring up in northeast Tennessee. One here in the Greenville area that could have some quarter-size hail along with some damaging thunderstorm wind gusts. That severe thunderstorm warning does extend through the central and northern part of Greene County up toward Newmansville and Interstate 81 near exit 30 up toward Bayleton. And also that warning does clip the far eastern part of Hawkins County, just to the southeast of Rogersville near Kepler Elementary School. Other scattered storms have been flaring up into the mountains of North Carolina. This one getting pretty interesting looking here to the northeast of Elk Mills, southern Johnson County, the heart of that heavy storm, but into the northeast part of Carter County as well, and into Ashe County as some stronger weather there continues. And then, of course, the activity we were keeping an eye on in southeast Kentucky, right along the Kentucky-Virginia border, so heads up in Lee County as well, and in Wise County as these storms and showers continue to move off to the northeast. And of course, we'll continue to track this as these showers and storms move into the Tri-Cities, and let you know about any severe weather that may warrant us returning to Facebook or perhaps on live News 5 as well. So stay safe. If storm approaches, we encourage you to obviously stay in your safe place until it passes, and stay with News 5 WCYB. Teresa Carter and I will be here for the course of the evening. Thank you.